just had this another coward come onto my channel and challenge me, right? And they always talk so big, so fucking big at first, and once we get a few comments in, suddenly they feel it. Suddenly they get oh that oh moment. They start to realize just how fucking wrong they are. And I can't tell you how many times this has happened now. We get to about 14 comments. I would say on average, it takes about 14 comments. And then they delete everything they said because they realize that I knew what they were going to say from the very beginning, and I actually set them up to totally just wreck themselves. And at that usually that 14 comment mark, they just give up. They realize that I'm actually thinking so far ahead of you that you cannot even comprehend me. You cannot even fathom me. And this isn't anything profound. It's some demonstration of intelligence, but it has more to do with the fact that I'm right to begin with. And then what's kind of awful about it is all they see is the intelligence. They Because they're small thinkers. Uh, and it's one thing if you change your position, but they always have some like snarky bullshit to say at the end, like well, goo 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 goo. It doesn't matter. It's just some snarky bullshit that basically, what it sounds like to me, more or less, is I'm a coward. I deleted all my comments. I didn't change my position, and I'm just trying to say anything to save face so that I don't have to face myself. And that's what they do. I mean, this happens over and over again when I talk to people online. And they always concede that way. They just start deleting everything they say or said because they know if anyone else reads it, it makes them look fucking stupid and wrong. And they can't have that because they can't face their own hypocrisy. And one of the arguments that this coward used was what's their name? This was just a guy named What's Down, but yeah. Uh, I mean, one of the arguments is you're just not in touch with nature. Like he uses that, and so here's the thing. And Sverige admits this. So, um, animals lie, cheat, kidnap babies, rape, go to war to get their wicked way. All of these evil things. They bully, they kill. So the whole project of civilization, the notion uh, um, of justice, and basically everything that we value in the modern day, and that has got us everything that we have, is based on rising above our base animal nature. It's all because I mean, yeah, you could go just medieval, just go join, go to an Islamic country, get a harem of little kids and fuck them till you die, and never think about anything for the rest of your life. Just fuck the kids, and you could go live that life. It's just you've ignored everything there is to hold in high esteem, for just your carnal pleasure. You're just have as many wives as you want, and just and on one level, I'm not even saying that I necessarily certainly think that these countries are just bad, evil. All they're doing is reveling in their carnism. Um, but we have to recognize that if you do that, uh, you're not going to make it very far with advancement, with like sort of any notion of fairness and justice, and um, you're just not going to make it very far into civilization, which is exactly what has happened. It's why we can look at Western countries, and Japan, China, um, and a few others that just have lots of technology available, have good systems of justice. Now, a lot of Western countries have gone overboard and went sort of regressed into some terrible territory of gynocentrism. But as far as technology goes, they're trucking along right okay. And we want to rise above this animal just you know killing babies to get back at your enemy type of uh, behavior. And there's the argument he made, of course, that he deleted. Uh, it's how is it natural, and I mean, it really, even if you don't like the one that I just presented, about the animals do all these evil things when we should be trying to rise above it, um, and bullying and all that stuff. Like, do you want your kid bullied at school? And stuff like this. Um, so there's 100 billion nodes of consciousness, animals, uh, that get imprisoned, enslaved, exploited, killed, and raped. And uh, each year we do that. And we are 7.5 billion strong. Uh, that is not natural. There's absolutely nothing natural about imprisoning, enslaving, raping, exploiting, genetically modifying, and even breeding uh, 100 billion animals per year to sustain 7.5 billion. It's simply not natural. So this naturalistic fallacy is actually not even a good fallacy to use. And so, uh, that's just another reason why these cowards will come on and delete everything they have to say after they don't change their position, because they can't face their own hypocrisy, and they can't stand to see themselves be so woefully wrong. They just want to murder and exploit and rape and kill and try to feel good about that, because they don't care. They are brainwashed by a cult of animal sacrifice and psychopathy, and insist that um, they just get to go along with their life and stop being so judgmental of me. Well, you're part of a cult of animal sacrifice, and you act psychopathic, and all you want is nutrition from the animals that you apparently can't get from plants, which is dead wrong. I get all the nutrition that I need. I've gotten all the nutrition I need, and I feel great. And uh, it's not even like I'm in rocky shape either. I'm in excellent shape, and routinely and this is probably just good genetics, but I'm 31, and I walk around Asia, and they say I look young. And so I'm not doing anything wrong here. Yeah, so if you think you can't get nutrition, you're just dumb. You should also look at some of the Asian countries that eat very vegetarian and look quite young, live quite long. It's just an excuse. It's just a fucking excuse. And um, yeah, I get I get a lot of cowards that like to talk shit coming at me. And what was so ironic is he kept saying throughout our discussion after he did before he deleted all his uh, comments, your position is fear based. It's like, you're the one who's fucking scared. You can't even stand to have your comments up after after you have a conversation with me. You have to delete everything you said, because you know that your position is completely bunk. But that's carnivores for you. Yeah.